Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again with one of the best decks to push up trophies fast on ladder. This graveyard deck is new meta, fresh, and easy to defend any push. You've got Cannon Cart, Rascals, and Dark Goblin, and they work so well together. If your opponent logs on top of the Rascals or the Dark Goblin, the Graveyard Freeze is going to ransack their tower in seconds. They'll have no way to remove the skeletons, and you'll get a free win. So let's go jump straight some games and assert dominance. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag, making all the daily videos possible. Hey, we got a game against Nico. Agents of the Shield. What is going on, my dude? If I can giant snowball on your tower, maybe you're going to go and spam into Rascals, Bomb Tower, Cannon Cart, and giving me immense counter push. You know what? This is really good. If we see our opponent with Zap and they don't have any other small spells, we're going to stockpile so much stuff. Please do not have Lava Hound arrows. You know you don't want to have Lava Hound arrows to me right now, bro. I can go for Cannon Cart at the river because we still have a Rascal Girl on the right-hand side to be able to protect the Cannon Cart from minions and other atrocious things that a Lava Hound could conceive.
Pregnant?
Maybe we go in for a Dark Goblin here. He's probably going to go for arrows. I don't have to do anything there. Maybe we can go in for a giant snowball. Or, no, it's going to be better for us to freeze. He's going to expect the Skeleton Dragons to do damage, but they aren't if we snowball. We're going to bounce everything back. We're going to keep the Dark Goblin. I didn't finish my sentence. You have no clue what I was going to say there, guys. Totally was not going to think that that thing was going to stay alive. Wow, that was unfortunate. Not gonna lie, that zap came up super clutch for our opponent. Anyway, we're gonna go on the other side because we wanted to start going in the Lava Hound in the right-hand lane now. See if he decides to do that, because then he has the left-hand side where we have all the damage, just free real estate for me. It's ripe for the taking. Maybe we can go for a Cannon Cart and then go for a Graveyard afterward. I think that's better. We'll likely go for a Mega Minion and Guards. We can snipe the Mega Minion with the Dark Goblin. That would be ideal. I haven't seen any likelihood of him having arrows. No, he definitely doesn't have arrows. If he fireballed that, he doesn't have arrows. So we can keep the Skeleton Dragon alive for eternity. That is beautiful. You know what? Skeletons on offense. Look at the golden skeletons along with the graveyard. This is really awkward for our opponent. He's like, wait, why are there skeletons coming at me in every single angle? Oh, that could have been a little bit better if I had enough elixir for the freeze. I think I might have been a little bit too quick there. But you know what? No. Completely calculated. When it works out and it wasn't calculated, you say completely calculated and you feign that it was all planned all along. That is the strategy here, guys.
Really? That's your plan?
So the reason why it was good is because the Skeleton Dragons were also sacrificed. And we got damage with Graveyard. So it was literally a -1 elixir trade to get the damage that we got with the Graveyard Skeletons. So I'll take that any day of the week. We can go in for Skellies here, finish off the Mega Minion, and I think the Cannon Cart's going to stay alive. Yo, that's beautiful. He's going to have to Fireball here. Can freeze on top of the Skeleton Dragons. It doesn't matter if you have a tank with your graveyard, though. That's the thing. It really doesn't matter if you have a tank with your graveyard skeletons because you're just going to freeze the tower anyway, right? So I love it. I'm going to Rascals here because if you want to go Balloon, you're going to have to be able to break through the Rascals and the Dark Goblin. I think the Rascal will target back. Yo, he fireballs early. Beautiful. I'm able to snowball this back. Both towers are targeting the Balloon. That is definitely dead. And the Rascal Girl is locking and loading on the tower. So insanely solid. I can Rascals at the river because he's probably... Ooh. He did not do what I thought he was going to do. Maybe we can Cannon Cart and pull the Rascals. Yes! Let's go! Right into the Rascals, baby! So insanely solid. Because now we're up a lot. Balloon's coming at me again. I Bomb Tower up high. Even if you zap, I think we're okay because we're going to pull you to the other side. Look at the Cannon Cart. It's literally going to pull it to the other side. If you guys haven't done this before, I haven't either. I'm just along with the journey, guys. You're here watching it happen for the first time in Clash Royale. Balloon's getting pulled to the other lane. Isn't that beautiful? So high likelihood that he's going to go for guards on top of the Cannon Cart. I want to just win the battle at the river very decisively here. So I'm going to go Dark Goblin. I'm going to win this interaction hardcore, and then I'm going to go in for a Graveyard. I don't think that he's able to stop this if we're able to freeze on top of the Skeleton Dragons. We can eat a lot of damage with the Skeletons on top of the Mega Minion, and the Dark Goblin locks on a tower, delivering us the game. So as you guys can see, if you win the battle at the river with the Cannon Cart and the Dark Goblin, as you freeze, the Dark Goblin is going to do a lot of damage to the tower, and that's actually a pseudo win condition. Anyone that doesn't think that Dark Goblin is a win condition at this point is straight up wrong. You'd be lying to yourself. All right, so after that Balloon pull and classic win against a Lava Hound player, you guys already know that this deck, even if you've got Bomb Tower, it's pretty dominant. I can Rascals in the back and split them. So then the Rascal on the right-hand side, even though it's only one Rascal, she does a lot of damage to the tower, and he has to respond to both sides. Yo, you've got Electric Spirit at night. This is definitely going to be an Expo deck. And I don't play around with Expo, bro. I go for Graveyards at the start because this is probably your only opportunity to do so. You know what? I'm going to freeze. The Rascal Girl's going to lock on because, you know, Archer Queen's range is really bad. She just goes to the other side. Look at that. Insane amount of damage at the start of the game. I deduced that his deck was going to likely be an Expo player. So I didn't want to play a long game against this guy, especially since you've got freeze. It's not that good in Expo players because if they drop defensive Expos and then they, you know, cycle another one at the river, you're not able to fireball and remove the first one. So then the second one is supported by that Expo. Oh, you know what? We can Rascals here and then Dark Goblin right after. Even if you go in for a log, we're going to be able to kill that because the Thick Boy is still supporting. Wow. Huh? Did he not have log and cycle? I'm so confused right now. Dude, I am up so much on you right now. I could have graveyarded with that too. I think graveyarding there on the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Oh, no matter where I went, it wouldn't have been a bad play. Archer Queen level 14 is super annoying though. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. It is not a pleasant experience. We're going to drop that at the river. I'm going to let my Dark Goblin die. Maybe we can snowball this back. I don't think it's worth it actually. I think that it dies anyway. And then I can get counter push with the cannon cart. Don't know if the cannon cart should have been cycled lower. Yeah. Nope. Perfectly calculated. Always calculated out here. Whenever you don't calculate something and it works out, you guys just got to say, hey, I knew it. You got to pretend that you're a pro player. I'm going to snowball here, and we're vibing. Look at that damage. That's insane. That's literally ridiculous. So we're currently up 1,000 damage against Expo, even though we're running freeze into Expo, guys. This should be a really bad matchup 99% of the time. We're going to split our Rascals and have the tank, and maybe not the tank initially. We'll see what happens. The Thick Boy will tank, though, and then we can go Skeletons afterward and get a cannon card up close and personal. Do I want to go in for a graveyard with the Thick Boy and the girl on the right-hand side? Ooh, it's getting so dicey up in here. I have to freeze. If I don't freeze, I can't kill the Expo. Yo, that freeze was insane. It stopped the Archer Queen, too. When she was going machine gun mode, she got shut down. That has never happened before. Wow, you know what? We know how to shut up the Archer Queen for once in our life. And with 24 seconds remaining, I firmly believe that we have a dominant W on our hands. There's no way for him to break through. It's hilarious that we can make level 14 champions roll their eyes in frustration. And as you guys can see, we are on a total tear of W's. All right, guys, we got a game here. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously Elite Barbarians as your starting play? Like, there's no other better decision that you have in your hand. You're looking at it, you're like, ha, yeah, I'm just going to Elite Barbarians. It's a 6 elixir investment. I don't know what my opponent's got, but I don't care. It's hot potato out here. Like, I drop them while I can. Maybe I can snowball if you're going to go in for some, like, skeleton army here. Usually when people Elite Barbarians, they have, like, a skeleton army or something back on the defense, on the back burner to keep them alive no matter what their opponent's got. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm used to that a lot. Also, most of the time, they're going to end up having, like, a zap or arrow, so I don't want to overcommit. I'm not going to go for a skeleton army into that. Or not a skeleton army, single sets of skeletons. I thought I had a skeleton army, guys, but I just have 3 little Larrys. I guess I'm a little bit disappointed in myself.
I'm never going to be good enough for you, am I?
I wish I had more skeletons. But, wait, I can make more skeletons, guys. We've got the graveyard. We've got the Big Mama Skeleton Maker. Also, the fact that he's going to go for a Royal Giant at the river, I'm so confused by this. Royal Giant, Elite Barbarians with Electro Wizard. Huh. I haven't seen this type of deck in forever, but I know his arrows are out of cycle, so I can graveyard him. This is hilarious. How are you supposed to defend this? If you Valkyrie, I freeze. I should be able to afford the freeze in time. Please just let me freeze. Please deliver the freeze, baby. Oh, if this works out, the Rascal Girls lock into the tower, and we secure a dominant start in this game. Let's go. So all I need to do is defend this, and I don't know if that's possible. So I'm going to try my hardest. Bear with me here, guys.
May the best man win.
I'm going to Dark Goblin off to the side. I wonder if he arrows us. He does, of course. I'm going to snowball those back. Get off my tower, Elite Barbarians. Well, they call them Elite for a reason. Look at how much damage they do per hit. Still not a dominant W yet, but it looks pretty persuasive right now. I'm looking at this, and I could be cajoled for our opponent to just rage quit right now if I was him. I would be like, hey, I don't want to play this game anymore. But, of course, if you've got P.E.K.K.A. and Royal Giant, you do not abide by the conventional standards of Clash Royale. You never rage quit. You play to the bitter end. So I'm going to go for Rascals on the left-hand side, and I need to go for a graveyard just because if I don't, he's going to have too much elixir, and he's probably going to Royal Giant here. I need to split up his elixir so we can divide and conquer him. Also, if we Dark Goblin off to the side, he'll probably arrows, but I don't think he has elixir immediately. So then I can go in for skeletons here. As you guys saw, it was extremely important for me to not spend all of my elixir on one side, because if your opponent builds up a huge push with Executioner, Valkyrie, arrows, all the splash damage, when you've got a bait deck, you're definitely going to lose the game. Was I trying to take the tower with 3,000 HP? The answer is a resounding no, I was not. But I needed to put up enough elixir to be a threat that I would take the tower, so then he wouldn't be able to spend everything in the same side. That is a lesson that I've learned, and it is extremely important that you guys do the same. I've lost a lot of games, and that's how I start winning more. We can go for a graveyard and a freeze and probably just walk away with a win, depending on what this guy does here. Yeah, I'm going to freeze right now. Little Electro Wizard, and we freeze it. We snowball afterward. We push everything off to the side, and we win, baby. Oh, no, we don't. Never mind.
Staying alive, staying alive.
It was all part of the plan until it wasn't. I need to freeze him again. Freeze does 14 damage, right? There's no way. Oh, 11 damage. Yeah, we got the game. It was a little bit scary for a second. I was like, I know I was going to hit that prediction freeze on the Electro Wizard, but how did he defend that? How did he finagle himself into a situation where he had arrows back in hand? Doesn't matter, though. We walk away with a win. We are absolutely crushing it today. This deck has been so dominant, and I cannot believe I just made it in the span of a couple minutes. So I'm going to go for a snowball. We're going to see what's happening. You guys already know that we are pushing up an insane amount of trophies. Like, already over 300 trophies in a day. That's pretty wild. Maybe we can go in for Skellies here and figure out what else he's going to do. You know what? If we see lightning, likely going to be a golem deck, right? Very rarely do you see anything else without lightning, right? So if it's going to be golem, we have to keep up the aggression, so he's never able to afford a golem in single elixir. Oh, it's bowler with lightning. What am I playing against? I am so confused. I'm so confused right now. I really want a graveyard, but I can't graveyard into the bowler. So I'm going to go in for a graveyard on the left-hand side, maybe even freeze, depending on what goes down. Could be beautiful. Oh, I missed the Mother Witch!
Payback time!
No!
Oink, oink, oink.
Oink, oink, oink.
Have you guys ever had your life flash before your very eyes in a span of a second? I have. It's not very fun. GG and well played to our opponent. I don't think I'm coming back from this one. So we got to end on a good note. I lost that game on my own record, missing the Mother Witch. I would have not had a miserable interaction there as long as I hit the graveyard freeze. Subtly, we mess it up. Slowly, we bounce back. And surely, we will take everyone's trophies. So I'm in a graveyard right now on the right-hand side, and maybe we can freeze depending on what happens. If you have the ability to, oh no. Oh no, not an Archer Queen level 14 with the poison. This guy is going to give me some serious trouble. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. So yeah, I can't stop the knight. Wait, he thought he could pull the Dark Goblin with the Tornado. He thought he had the moves. Why does he have Barbarian Tornado with poison? Wow, this is a match made in heaven for him, and it's not the same for me. The fact that he's got multifarious answers to all of my logbait cards and then also a Tornado to activate King Tower is really, really troublesome for my graveyard. And then the fact of this, he's got poison too. So there's a lot of things that are interesting here. Anyway, I want to cycle vigorously back to a graveyard, and maybe we can outpace his poison. If he's not back to poison in time, we're going to get a huge amount of damage. Yo, he doesn't have elixir for the poison. He doesn't have elixir for the poison. How much value can I get with the graveyard skeletons before he's able to poison? Oh, he's not even going to poison. He's going to activate King Tower with the Tornado. He purposely didn't level up his Tornado so he could activate King Tower. He's one of them. Oh my gosh. That's terrible for me. No one does that, bro. You purposely didn't level that card up. Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyway, it's going to be a hard battle. Maybe the cannon card's going to be able to pierce through, but with King Tower activated, I've got Graveyard Freeze. I don't have any other way of breaking through, right? Like, it's just Graveyard. I don't have Poison or Fireball for chip damage. I mean, I guess we can freeze Snowball him out for the win, maybe.
That would be highly inefficient.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to Rascals on the left-hand side, try to force out Elixir there, and maybe we can do some shenanigans like split lane pressure like a traditional logbait deck would. I can also Graveyard Freeze and activate the freeze on top of the King Tower here, so there's a possibility for that to work. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try to make this happen. You poison, then it's fine. Maybe we cannon card on defense, or do we Bond Tower? Yeah, I think the cannon card would expire anyway, so it's better for me to Bond Tower because it's cheaper Elixir investment. If you Graveyard on the other side, you don't have poison for the Rascals, so we're chilling. We're vibing. Wait, we're still in it to win it. The Dark Goblin might lock onto the tower. I believe. Let's go. Wait, did he give up? Did he not want to play the game anymore? Why would he let that lock onto the tower? I am so confused right now. That Dark Goblin just did 600 damage. That's unfair. That is straight up unfair. I'm going to freeze. I don't think it's worth it. But if we get any skeleton hits, because it's really hard for the graveyard to get denied completely by the tower. Even if they go for the poison, they need the tower HP as well. So, wait, do we go for the Dark Goblin and try to be a ninja? Come on, sneaky ninja assassin, do him again. Oh, it didn't happen. How much damage does freeze do? If you hold it down, you can find out. 46. We send him to the Shadow Realms with an icy cold death. GG, well played, and peace out. Even if you have Tornado, Barb Barrel, and a Poison, you are no match for our graveyard deck. If there was any question, this graveyard deck is definitely superior to all the other ones. Like, subscribe, and have an amazing rest of your day.